Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. CLT Aviation 13 here with a really exciting video for today. Proud to introduce the new 1-400 Sacramento International Airport display. Really excited to show you guys this video, and there's a lot of different features that I'm trying to kind of follow the design of the Sacramento terminals. There's two terminals. There's Terminal A and Terminal B, and Southwest predominantly operates out of Terminal B, as you can see in the picture, and then there's also Spirit, Alaska in that terminal, JetBlue, and then the Terminal A houses Delta, United, American, and I believe Volaris parks there as well. But yeah, this is just trying to expand the channel and do a little bit of different airports. I think it's really good now that I have a lot more time to do different displays, have a lot of great airplanes, and just trying to find a way to showcase them more. So the biggest thing, if you don't mind, is I'm all about feedback, and I would really appreciate if you dropped a comment letting me know, is this display something you would like to see in the future? Is there anything I could do to improve it? Stuff like that. I really do think it'll be a good setup, but I would just like to hear what your thoughts are. All right, everyone, we'll go ahead and start things off with the fresh new Delta Airlines A220-300. It's so nice to say that. This is such an amazing aircraft. Just the logistics and all the specifications that come with this plane and the capabilities that it has, it's just truly an amazing aircraft. And I'm really excited to finally have a realistic route that I'm able to include in an airport video. This aircraft today is heading to Salt Lake City. And next up, we have the United 737-800 in the new livery with service to Chicago. And then as of the recording of this video, this route did not start yet. It starts December 19th. Since it's close enough, we're going to have it go to San Jose del Cabo. And I believe it operates once a week on a 737-800 from Sacramento. And next up, nice to use a different Volaris route. This is the A320neo with service to Mexico City. And then Southwest has a rather large presence at Sacramento, which is really neat just because of their network's actually pretty diverse from what they have. I totally forgot they have some Hawaiian routes in there, which is really cool. Actually, these first two 738s are going to be Hawaiian routes. The first one would be with service to Honolulu. And then the next 737-800 will be with service to Kauai. So really cool stuff there. Next we have a 737-800 with service to Portland. And then we have the Florida One 737 getting loaded up to a flight for Long Beach. And as of now, JetBlue, I believe they operate about 3 weekly. I think they're increasing a little bit over the holidays with an A320 still. So this aircraft is going to make a flight to New York John F. Kennedy. And in previous times before everything went haywire, this flight was operated daily, but there was also a Boston flight that operated seasonally. Alrighty, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is to symbolize Terminal A at Sacramento. I try to have the somewhat correct number of gates. Obviously, the design is obviously not the most prettiest thing, but it gets the point across of what we're trying to model after. So I'm really excited to turn out really well, actually. I've kind of enjoyed this little setup here of Sacramento. With that being said, we will start with the Delta A321. Thank you. This aircraft is going to make a flight to have this one go to Minneapolis. And then recently, 757 started back up for December. So this 757-200, I believe it's 3 daily between Atlanta and Sacramento. So this aircraft's going to go to Atlanta. Then we have the United Embraer 175 with nonstop service to San Francisco. Then we have the United Star Alliance 737-800, which will make a flight to Denver. And then United A319, which operates 1 flight a day to Houston. On to American. First one is the A321, which is going to make a flight to Charlotte. And then next up we have an A320 with service to Phoenix. And then we're going to have one more Salt Lake City flight on the A321. I don't think Sacramento, Detroit starts until January, and I'm pretty sure it's either an A321 or a 737. But we're just going to have a second additional Salt Lake City flight since there's no Detroit at the moment. But I thought this turned out really well. It's just nice to do different things since I'm finally have more time to use my airport up a little bit more since I'm not in school. But I think this area turned out really well. And then we'll finish the video off with some Alaskas and a few Southwests. So stay tuned for the rest of the Terminal B it would be. Now on to the Alaska Embraer 175. This was probably one of my low-key best pickups of this year. Wasn't planning on getting this airplane, to be honest with you. They serve some good routes out of Phoenix, so it was a useful airplane to get. But I saw the price on eBay. It was like, I think I paid like $38 for this, which is really good for the rarity of this aircraft. But for some of the airports that are being unveiled this week, this has been actually a really, really good asset for me. It's been able to be utilized on many airports that I'm doing some displays of right now. So really great to see this airplane be used. It's heading to Portland, Oregon, obviously. Then the Alaska Disneyland 737-900 is loading up for a flight to Seattle. And next up, Spirit. Their only route out of here is to Las Vegas. So that is where this A320 is heading. And then we will move on down to the Southwest 737-800, which is going to follow Spirit and head to Las Vegas as well. And then Southwest 737-700 with service to Boise. And then last but not least, we have two cargo flights to talk real quick about. MD-11 and MD-10. Both of them are going to go to Memphis. And with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of my Sacramento model airport. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I would love to hear your feedback on the airport. I'm all about feedback, analytics, and also there's the personal factor that comes into it if I want to, continue doing this airport. And to be quite honest with you, I actually really enjoyed this setup. So don't be surprised if this airport actually makes it into the normal rotation of model airports that I do. But I'd love to hear your feedback on it. And thank you again for stopping by today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.